This is my talk on generative AI. Generative AI is a subset of artificial intelligence that produces various content types that would mimic human creativity. Now, these content types are new original content that has never been created before, and this works by taking pre-existing training data and making something new out of that. This differs from other types of artificial intelligence, such as computer vision, where they just take whatever's in their training data and they will use it as an output. Generative AI differs in that it creates new original content based on said training data. Examples of what wouldn't be considered generative AI would be computer vision, which is another field that deals with using the computer's camera and how it would perceive the world. Examples of that would be Tesla's smart driving features. Now, what would be considered generative AI are applications such as ChatGPT, Microsoft's Copilot, Google's Gemini, and if any of you guys heard of Midjourney, which you can create art using that. Now, how these processes work is off of a system, I guess, called deep learning. And deep learning is a subfield of machine learning, which machine learning is how people train these algorithms and how they input the training data and how these machines essentially learn. Deep learning takes it a step further and basically creates a model that mimics the human brain. And these models work off neural networks, and those are consisted of artificial neurons. And these artificial neurons are considered as nodes, and each node would process input data and learn complex representations of how the brain works, essentially. Now, instead of using one or two nodes, these large models that generative AI uses, they're essentially trillions of nodes, and they're meant to mimic, the human brain, because we use a lot of our brain to create new original thoughts, as in creativity. And so, these generative AI models have very, very large training data. Now, the applications of generative AI can be used in automated content where they can create articles, reports, and they can help with marketing. Customer service, where they could essentially replace human workers, and instead of having someone at the other end of the screen for customer service, they can have an AI which can handle any problem that the customer may have. These generative AIs can also interpret data and graph out whatever insights people may find in their data. Like I said earlier, Copilot, generative AI can also generate code, which can help developers write for their softwares. Generative AI can also help with writer's block, and that they could give people a fresh new idea, and they can help people with just problem solving in general. Now, the ethics and challenges of generative AI would obviously be the workforce displacement, and how AI would essentially take jobs from people. Other forms of challenges that come with generative AI would be biased content creation and copyright infringement, but eventually over time AI will overcome these problems.